Hello, so this review is for Benefit's Creaseless Cream Shadow / Liner in the color or shade R.S.V.P, as you can see there. And the first thing I have to say about this product is that the packaging is kind of large. It's not too bad, but if you look at the size of a regular MAC shadow, they are definitely smaller than this. This actually reminds me about the size of a MAC paint pot, so it's not too crazy big, so just to let you know, it's okay. So I think this thing is about, it costs more than a paint pot, I know, because I remember thinking that, and I was like, well, if I'm going to get one of these types of things, I might as well get MAC, but I just thought I'd just try Benefit. And I wanted something neutral, and I was surprised to see that R.S.V.P actually had a lot of shimmer in it, which you can't tell. But if I take some out with my finger, warm it up a little bit, you can obviously see that it is shimmering. And that's all it is. There's no chunks of glitter. It's just, I don't even know how to explain it. It's not even like little pieces. It's just shiny. I guess there's like very, very, very small milled pieces that make it shiny. So here it is on my NC35 skin. Hopefully you can see something. Anything. Just get like a lot of it because I have a lot anyway, so who cares. This is what it looks like. And all it is just shiny. If you have a lighter skin tone, this probably looks perfectly nude on you. But since my skin is orangey brownish because I'm Asian and relatively tan, like NC35, NC30 this time of year, it looks pinkish. Actually, I think the description on the website is it's champagne, and that's what it looks like. It's pinkish champagne, and it's just a metallic shimmer. So it's great for a base underneath other shadows that you want to shine up. I can actually show you what it would look like if I applied a matte brown. Let's say I tried to apply espresso to it. Just get some of that in there. Good amount. And I can take it and I can just swipe it through my R.S.V.P. And you can see how it just shines that matte brown right up. So it's kind of cool. You can do it with any other color. Maybe I can try it with the green. But another thing is that this is really good just to wear by itself. I mean, look at it. It's just, like I said, it's like a champagne-y, pinkish color. And it's really, I really do wear it. I'm not lying. Maybe it has some brown in it. But I do wear it without anything on top of it sometimes. So I would buy this if you want to just get up and go. Throw on some Benefit Creaseless cream eyeshadow. It's creaseless. Yes, it's pretty creaseless, even if I don't apply any sort of base or primer like Urban Decay underneath it. So it's pretty true to its claim. But like I said, I've only really worn this without a base when I don't have time. Like, I didn't say that before, but I only wear this without a base and by itself when I'm in a rush. So I have no idea how it performs as a base. Like, this is the base and you put stuff on top of it. Like, if I wore it like this, oh, this is probably better, you can see it better. If I wore it like this, I actually don't know if it would crease or not. So you'd have to try it yourself, but it seems like it'd be true to its claim. You can also use it as a liner, and I have not tried that. I wouldn't try it with this one because it is so sheer and just shimmery that I see no point. I don't think it would define your line at all because it's so light. And that's pretty much all I have to say about this thing. I mean, I don't like how the sticker on the top is just on top of it. It's kind of cheap if you ask me. I guess how else would you put a label on top of this black lid, but whatever. The box it came in was really cute. It had a little message in it for you. And yeah, I feel like oh yeah. I didn't like the smell. It smells a little bit chemically, maybe with whatever it's made with. It's made in the USA, by the way, which is great. But I didn't like the smell. It reminded me a little bit of like cookies, but not in a good way. It was just kind of like cookies, but it smelled kind of chemically. I prefer if my shadows have no smell at all. But then again, this is my first ever cream shadow. I used to have MAC's paint pot in Mosscape, but I returned it. Although I love green and I love shimmery greens, I returned it because it was way too dry on my eyelid, and I guess I have dry eyelids. I do. So this actually, that's a plus about this, is that it's creamy. Like it says, it's cream shadow, it's moist, it doesn't dry out my eyelids, it stays on your eyelid just long enough for you to blend it around, you know, and put stuff on top of it. So it's good for that. And I think it's a good standard cream shadow. It smells kind of funny. It's not so, this one R.S.V.P isn't so outstanding in terms of color, but it's a great wash. Like I said, it's great for loading up other matte shadows. If you want to dress up, you could always put shimmery eyeshadows on it, you know, who's stopping you, to make it stand out a little bit more. So yeah, I'd recommend getting this. I would definitely try the MAC paint pots first, especially if you want to use this type of product, like a little pot which you put your finger in or your brush in. I'd definitely recommend you getting a MAC one first and seeing if you like that, especially if you have oily lids. I think the paint pots work really well with oily lids, which is what I've been hearing. So if you have drier lids, I would try the Benefit. And the colors like skinny jeans, I think, or birthday suit were very popular. I think I'll be trying skinny jeans. It's more of a green, something like that. It has more color than R.S.V.P, that's for darn sure. This is more like a wash. I would try them in Sephora first. This is where I got at Sephora.com. Before you decide which one you want to buy, because it's kind of hard to tell. Not that the MAC swatches are any better, but from my swatch, could you really tell if you want this or not? You know, it's not white. It's like pink, shimmery champagne. Not big flecks. So that's my review on it. And like I said, you can use this with a brush. It's very similar to the MAC paint pots. I use my ring finger right here, and it kind of warms up the product. If it gets too cold, it's kind of hard to move around. In there, I like how it has a very wide mouth. I don't remember if MAC's was this wide, but I don't think it was. I think it was smaller than this, so this is easier to get your finger in there, especially if you have long nails. I don't have long nails, too long, but it helps. And they definitely recommend you to get this lid on tight because the stuff will dry out. And that's what I do. And I hope you like this review. I appreciate any questions or comments you have on this review, anything I didn't cover. And that's pretty much it.